Okay, New York session done. Took one trade on USDJPY. USDJPY, hard time frame breakout levels all bearish, peak buys both bearish as well. Last month closed as a bearish fake out month. We faked out the previous month high and got below it. We also flipped the monthly breakout level. So breakout high, whenever you flip a breakout high and trade below it, turns all of this into a possible swing point, and I'm always looking to trade away from that peak formation. So monthly traders are bearish, and weekly traders close in bearish breakout, and we're below the weekly breakout level. We have not triggered that previous week low, so lots of hard time frame confluence pushing this market down, and I'm looking to take sells to continue this hard time frame trend. So what I saw yesterday was an inside day. Whenever I see an inside day, I extend the previous day's highs and lows, and this becomes my range. And coming into the session at 9 p.m., I trade the second hour of New York. Price broke out of that range. And what I specifically saw was this H1 bar that closed really strong, and it flipped the daily breakout level. So again, whenever you flip a breakout high and you trade below it, it turns all of this into a possible swing point. And these flips of breakout levels, they only happen at swing points. They don't happen anywhere else on a chart, just at the swing points. So once I saw that, wanted to take this down. My setups are completely fractal. And if I'm trading an H1 move, I'm looking at the M15 to tell me where momentum is, M15, where momentum is moving that H1 bar. So I trade the H1 on the M1. So once this H1 bar happened, I drop down to the M1 to time that move. So it's a strong breakout. We have higher time frames pushing down. What I'm looking for is a continuation setup. I want to see strong push. I want to see a fake out of the M15 high and take it down below that breakout level. So I'm always looking to trade this setup. At every start of a bar, this is a setup that I'm always looking for. Hard time frames pushing in one direction, and I want to see a trend retracement, take it down to that previous low. So price did not do that, ended up faking out that low instead. So if that doesn't happen and it fakes out the low, then I'm in a fake out here. And so any other setup is going to be a fake out reversal. It's not going to be this trend retracement. They're all going to be fake out reversals. It's the exact same setup. It's just this one's coming after a fake out of a low, which is a lot more risky. So we have that fake out of the M15 high right over here. This is a setup that I can take down, but the risk to reward is too little. Something like this is too risky for me to take, so I did not attempt that move. And then we have another fake out of the M15 right here. Price wasn't able to break out, ended up faking out. Faked out the M15 high again here at the high of the H1. And this is another time that I was interested to take it down. And I only look at closing price. So once price got below this level, this is when I was interested to take it down, but this is too close to the start of the new H1 bar, 20 minutes before. So I don't want to trade when we're too close to that H1 bar. So at this point, I can see that the H1 has faked out the low already. And so I already know that this H1 is going to be closing as a bullish fake out bar. It's very unlikely in the next 20 minutes that price is going to come all the way up and break out from the top. So I already know I can anticipate that the next move is going to be a breakout followed by a bullish fake out. And that's exactly what happened. We have a bearish breakout followed by a bullish fake out. And so whenever I see this and I want to take a continuation, what I want to see is a fake out of the H1 high, fake out of the M15 high, and I want to be below that breakout level, take it down to the fake out level. And it worked out perfectly. We're below the breakout level. Price faked out the H1 high, faked out the M15 high, and taking that trade went straight down exactly to that fake out level. And so this was a move that I took, and it worked out for me. So the way that I entered, again, my setups are completely fractal. Once this M15 high got triggered, once it broke out and got triggered, I dropped down to lower time frames. So this might be a little bit confusing, but just try to bear with me here. Once we trigger that M15 high, this allows me to drop down to lower time frames, and I'm looking to time the reversal on these 1 second. So on the 1 second, I'm trading the M1 bar. On the 1 minute, I'm trading the H1 bar. And so they're all, you can go deeper and deeper down. So I'm trying to trade this reversal on the 1 second. And the way that I'm trying to get in, I'm actually working on the training series at the moment. So these are some of the new charts about my entries. I'm basically looking for a breakout and I want to flip that breakout level. And so I want to take that false breakout move on that 1 second chart. So either I'm going to get in flipping that breakout level or getting in underneath that low. And so it's basically I'm looking for false breakouts or trend reversals on that on those lower time frames. Those are the safer moves to take. So what happened here? We have a breakout of the 15 seconds. So on the M1, I'm looking at 15 seconds as a momentum. We have a breakout of the 15 seconds right here. Price got below the 15-second low over here, but did not stay down below. It popped down, got back up, so I wasn't interested. And the next 15 seconds low, it broke below that, underneath that breakout level. So this is a trend reversal. So again, it might be a little bit confusing, but we're above. We remove all this. We broke out of the 15 seconds right here, did not trigger a high. So usually if it doesn't trigger a high, I don't want to take this false breakout move. This is what allows me to take this false breakout move confidently. But if I don't get that fake out of a high, I'd rather trade this trend reversal. So price came up, broke out above that breakout level. And once it got below the 15-second low, below that breakout level, turns this into a trend reversal. So previous trend was bullish. Getting below that trend reversal move, this reverses that trend. So this was my first entry on this push down in the middle here, actually. Stop loss at the high over here, and unfortunately, price did come up and take me out. But I had another entry here, so I took 1 hour loss on this one. Whenever you trade at these levels, you're definitely going to expect multiple losses until your entry goes. But the reason why it's still worth it to take it is because the risk reward is massive when you trade like this. Right, so that first entry was a stop loss. Second time, we broke out over here. We have a breakout on the M15, on the 15 seconds, breakout of the M15 seconds. And then we got below the 15-second low above that breakout level. So this move is a counter trend breakout. We're above that breakout level, the 15-second breakout level. Getting below a low above that breakout level is a counter trend breakout. And most counter trend breakouts want to go right back to that breakout level. And this is one I decided to enter as price crossed that breakout level. So I identified this as a counter trend breakout, took this move, stop loss at the high, and I wanted to take this all the way down to that fake out level. This fake out level right down here. So this move, and this is why it makes sense to take trades like this. I took 1 hour loss, but this move is a potential 11R move right down to that fake out level. So I don't mind taking 3, 4, or 5 losses. Obviously, I don't want to take that many losses, but I don't mind taking that amount of losses because the risk to reward tends to be massive. So I took this one. And the way that I enter when I'm scalping in these sort of time frames is I want to size into my position. I don't add full position all at once. I want to take positions at set places. I want to take them at breakout reversals. These are really risky ones. Take it at the false breakout. These are safer ones or confirmation ones, and then trend reversal at all time frames on the M1, M5, M15, H1. If I can get the entry with good risk to reward, then I'll take it. And so these are the 3 places that I'm looking to take trades. So I took this one, trend reversal on the M1. So now the next one that I want to get is the M5. So on the 5 second, I trade the M5. The M5 breakout level is right here. I was interested once price got below this M5 breakout level, but there was no continuation. There's a level over here, an M15 level. It was so close, might as well just wait for this to break. Did not break. Instead it reversed. And then I saw this move inside bar. Price came above, faked out that high of the range, and then we got back down below the breakout level. So again, I'm always looking to trade those flips of breakout levels. In this particular one, this is a fake out retracement. This one right here, this is a breakout low. We got above it. Ideally, I want to see a fake out of the high. If I don't get that, I want to get below that breakout level. So again, I'm still working on the training series. It should be out in a month or so. But essentially, we have the breakout level here. Price faked out the high, and then once we got below the breakout level, I entered. I think it was this one. Stop loss still at the highs. At these levels, I definitely want to keep them at the highs. And this was my second entry. And then the third entry was on this on this M1 that broke below the M15 breakout level. So I have two entries right here on the 1 minute. This one's taking on the M5 breakout level, and then the third entry is this one on the M15. So we have the M15 breakout level right here. Let me open this up. Here's the M15 breakout level. Faked out the M15 high over here, and then once price got below this M15 with continuation, then I ended up taking one more position here. So again, this is that move breakout, faking out the high, getting below that breakout level. This is a move that I took. I'm either want to take this one or getting below the low. So it might be a little bit confusing, but that's exactly what happened. We have the breakout level right here, faked out the high, and then getting below the low. So there's no continuation here, but there was continuation on this one. So 1 bar stop on this one on the 1 minute, took it right down to that fake out level. Okay, and so we have that move. This actually also got below the M15 low, so this is also a trend reversal as well. So these are the three positions I took, 11R on this one, 2R, that's 13R plus 2.5, so about 15, 16R on this move, right down to the fake out level. So that's it. That was the only trade that I took. Went straight down to that level, and that was it. Did not see anything else. Had the scanner. This is what I was watching exactly at 9 p.m. I'm on replay mode on the scanner. Lots of signal days, but all of these had already kind of broken out. On USD pairs, these were all too high up for me. I'm not really comfortable trading at these sort of ranges. I definitely wanted to pull back. And at this time, none of them were pulled back deep enough. And so this is why I was not interested in any of these USD pairs and why I liked UJ instead. Especially with UJ just flipping that breakout level. That was really the main reason why I liked it. And also all the levels were nearby. With all these other USD ones, the levels in white, these are where I want to be taking my trades. They were too far away, so couldn't take any of those. Yen EJ was another one I was looking at, but it was stuck in a range, inside bar, and we're stuck in a range. Nothing for me to do over there. And I think there was another one. Indices I wasn't able to read the indices clearly. Didn't know where they were going. I think US 30 would have been, it's a breakout high, flip that breakout high. 9. Once I took the UJ trade, or once I kind of settled on that, I didn't really look at anything else. Inside bar, so this would be a little bit difficult for me to take. I'd rather it be up high. So I don't think it makes sense for me to take a sell on this. We're below the H8 breakout level and we flip the daily, 2 time frame alignment pushing down. But I think in real time, I wouldn't have been interested because of that range. I think this would have been difficult for me to look at in real time, although it does make sense to sell it. Yeah, I think it was, gold. Gold was the other one. I took a really nice trade on gold. Not sure why I have this here. I was probably waiting for some pullback. This one dropped a lot. So this, can't remember what my bias was. I think it could have gone anywhere. We had that breakout level, the last bullish breakout level here. So we did flip that, got below the low. So this would be a trend reversal, a counter trend breakout. I think I was actually waiting for this to come back up. Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, all the hard time frames were still bullish at the time, and I thought anything could happen. Now, obviously, it was such a strong bearish move, but I think at the time, if I'm not mistaken, I was actually looking for this to get back up. Yeah, because it left a little bit of room up here. So I probably would have been looking for this to continue back up, but no entries for me to enter up. There's definitely entries to go down, but I think my bias was bullish at the time. So yeah, did not take that. I only took that one trade on UJ. Okay, so that's it. Training series, working on it. I think is shaping up pretty nice, and I'll announce it in the group when I'm done with it. Pretty happy with it so far, but yeah, I'll uh, get some more information on that when I'm ready to share it more. Okay, so that's it. Only took one on UJ. What was that? 15R, I think, 16R. Really nice move, and that was it.